Very hectic week. Very
Yeah.
hectic. Last 15 days.
Yeah, happy, madam.
What all? Last time we discussed about your work profile, right?
Yes, madam. Yeah.
So have you written down those 10 to 15 tasks that you need to do in your
Yeah,
present
yeah.
profile, right?
Yeah, you given some assessment tests, but I have not completed that one. Second one is Excel sheet I have worked. So
Hmm.
during my discussion with my reporting manager, she
Hmm.
just given assignment for brand awareness programs, brand awareness training programs, and diversity training programs. That
Hmm.
much only task given to me. The one more pilot is going on in Andhra Pradesh. That pilot assigned to me.
Hmm.
First, I thought that I have to support the sales and operation team to for the growth of the 10% we have mutually some time ago.
Hmm. Hmm.
Different from what I assigned right now.
No,
So that's why I'm thinking that I should work on that one.
no, in between I lost you. Your voice was cracking. So tell it again. So
Yeah,
she
yeah.
has given you brand design, brand something
Brand,
something.
yeah, brand communication and brand trainings to the field staff and diversity trainings
Hmm.
and field level some innovative health based community connect activities you have to design and complete kind of task given to me for the next 4 to 5 months.
Okay. So that is part of whatever you had designed. Can you see that?
Yeah,
You see that already, right? It is
yeah, yeah,
part
I
of
saw.
whatever
Yeah,
you had designed.
your voice is breaking, maybe.
Then you, me, everybody needs to support the sales team.
Yeah, yeah, madam, agree.
But what happens, because without sales, how can the business will go on? But there
Yeah,
are various aspects to sales. So I'll ask you one question. Suppose you go to the market, right?
yeah.
Then how do you select whatever? Suppose you
Your voice is not
is it okay now?
yeah, it's fine now, madam.
Ah, yeah. So I'm asking, suppose so when there is no particular task assigned, we all need to support the sales team. That is the first funda, right?
Yeah,
Why?
yeah,
Why? Because the business has to go on. Otherwise, no other company will survive. No function in the company will survive. That is
definitely.
theory number one. Suppose once once the sales team is okay with their capability, they are okay with selling, then what is the next thing to be done? To improve the quality of the sales.
Yeah,
So improving the quality of the sales is the first thing is at one extreme. Suppose there are two sides of the same. So this side is sales, and this side is your market, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
in between, from the market, suppose somebody comes, then how from this market is a big thing now, all the brands and everything. How some
Competition will be there.
how somebody will decide which one to buy? You understand? So
Yeah, basically we should differentiate, and we should have value addition than the remaining competitive brands. Then only the marketer will choose us.
so that the differentiation is called branding.
Yes.
So you are well on your way. Let's say whatever you had designed, you had actually is at one point. You have started from here. In between, you have been given. Now slowly you are given that thing, brand and other things. Only you need not understand how the entire team needs to understand. Whoever is under you.
Yeah.
So now what happens as because this is a people's thing, so she has given you to train those people who are directly in touch with the people right now.
Yeah. So all the frontliners of the business.
So
So we
what
have to give that priority.
you have moved from that front line to higher up, right?
Yes, madam. Yeah.
So what is now branding? Branding is how that differentiator that you have to. So you have to find out now what are the good features of whatever you
Yeah.
are selling, right? Good features.
Yeah.
And how people will know. Once you know, people should also know, right? So that entire thing, it is to know and let people know. The entire thing is that comes under branding, right?
Yes, madam. Yeah.
First to know and let people know. So how do you do that? First, so you help your team to know whatever you know. Then you
Yeah.
reach out to your prospects, all the possible clients, and that is how you enlarge. So fine only. That is fine only. Any difficulty right now?
No, I am fine, madam, right now. So actually, when I tried to ask about my exact role, what give the clarity about my KRS, KPS, when I asked my team manager, na, that time only I am getting something, what exactly I am doing, where I am going in the next coming months. That clarity I got, one thing. The second thing is my reporting manager also start thinking of that. So which one is you have interest, where you have skill set, so which is suitable for you. She also trying to give the fixed task, selective task to me. Otherwise before that one Venkat do this, Venkat do this, like kind of works came to my bench. Right now specific, these tasks are I given to you, Venkat, so you complete these tasks. This is your metrics, this is your metric, you complete that. So that clarity my reporting manager have, I
Lost you in between. Net टा ठीक नहीं गिरे. Your net was
yeah, madam.
okay or
Yeah, sir.
okay?
It is okay, madam. Asal we have network, no issue. But meanwhile, some bandwidth issue is coming. Yeah, that clarity, both we have, madam. Yeah, right now we have a good, we established communication, good communication between us also. So, and we conducted meeting with us head also. So, where you need exactly support from the marketing team, we conducted that meeting. We take the clarity from sales team also. So, we designed a action plan for next coming 3 months. These kind of activities we needed for sales team. So based on that one, I am trying to accomplish all those tasks, madam, right now. That's why I am planning to go in the field, and I'm trying to complete my all the one by one task. I created one tracker with my CEO or super boss also. I shared with her. So she is also every time watching what exactly Venkat is doing, what marketing activities are going on. A little bit I am happy right now. Yeah,
So little bit you are happy.
but
What
still,
about the bigger thing?
yeah.
What do you think that it is yet to be done?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I designed all the tasks. I should complete all those tasks within the time frame. That is the biggest challenge I have. When I complete all those tasks, then only I get satisfied.
Yeah, yeah. So that is again coming back to task again, right? You, because you have
Yeah,
been a
yeah,
task based person, that is why you are thinking to complete all those tasks, because that is what your
yeah,
boss and super boss is tracking, right? But there is
yeah,
another aspect also, Venkat. Na? Last time we discussed about reading those reports that is coming from the field. Anyways, whatever you do, those reports will keep coming. Because of your activities, those reports now will have other features also, right? That is the
yeah,
main
man.
thing. Because see, if you complete your task and you are thinking about everything single-handedly, na, that is when you are going wrong.
Yes, man.
Because your task is a big task. Big, you
Yeah,
yourself one is a part of that big task, just a small part. The
yes,
entire
man.
team and the whoever is there in the field, they all are your team member only.
Yeah, basically they are reporting to the sales team, but all the people are saying that the field stuff you can utilize, you can coordinate with one, take the reports from the people.
Huh.
Like
That is again
uh, my
again
reporting
that is
manager saying.
that is again even better for you, because why, you can ask them to do certain things now. Whatever you are supposed to do, that has to be done by those people only. For example, data collection, that is not your job, that is their job. You have to have that data. You need to conduct a meeting of those people also, what problem they are facing. This is the second thing. Why not write it down? Just
Yeah,
write it down as I am saying.
yeah, just wait, madam. I will take my notebook. Yeah, madam.
The first thing is, everything that you think that your task is, that is the team task. This is the first thing you write down.
Yeah,
You are in charge of that team. Second thing, that is the second thing you have to write.
yeah, madam.
The third thing is, whatever task you have been given, that has to be distributed to the those people, the team members, according to their position. Distribute the responsibility to the team members.
Okay, madam.
Fourth one is, fix a timeline.
Okay.
Why when you want them to submit that information to you. That is the timeline, right? Then
Hmm.
conduct a meeting, another meeting after 7 days.
Okay.
Take stock, whatever they have done.
Hmm.
So if you see, uh, the next point is if you see that they are not doing as well as you had expected,
Hmm.
then try to know from them what is the difficulty.
Okay.
That is when your diversity and inclusion training will come.
Okay.
Diversity and inclusion, because no, whatever you will see, uh, point to be observed. Write down below that. So point to be observed.
Hmm.
When you see, when you discuss about their responsibility, some people will understand completely. Some people will not understand
Yeah.
that well. Some people will not understand at all. That clip that I had sent, did you watch it?
Which one, madam?
The video clip that I had
Yeah,
sent.
yeah, yeah, yeah. YouTube one. I watched it. I watched.
See,
Yeah, it's
people
good.
are
Good video. I shared with my HR also that video.
so people know they think differently, all of us. And for the
Yeah,
same thing, we also behave in a particular way. We don't want people to behave to us. If I don't
yeah,
want something, you should tell me. Then I should not tell it to you, na. Otherwise, you will also start telling to me. So we
yeah.
have to watch ourselves as to what we are communicating.
But that kind of more unconscious bias in most of the times is happening in my environment also. So we are thinking something, but another people they have their own perception. If you not discuss with them openly, discuss with them, it will be like that only. Definitely, they will understand some other way.
So, but if you tell that you are understanding in a different way, because you will know from their expression, facial
Yeah,
expression, and some kind of word, that from that you will know.
yeah,
But how can you tell? You cannot tell immediately because they will not take
yeah.
immediate.
Not immediately.
So,
Yeah, yeah.
what is the tool? That tool is the tracking, performance tracking. Just now I told you
Acha. Hmm.
that
Hmm.
timeline and then tracking whether how much they have performed. That is what performance tracking is. When you
Okay.
then you will have a ground to discuss this. You can always you cannot tell them that you are thinking this way, you are thinking that way. But you can say you are performing this way and you should have performed this way. Tell me what is your problem. Can I support you? They will be your friend. Now, if you tell that you are thinking this way and your thought process is wrong, they will not talk to you another time.
Yeah.
So now, based on your observation, according to your Excel sheet, they will see the Excel sheet. You will see the Excel sheet. Both of you see the performance thing. Then you ask a question. They will answer that. When they answer that, you say, "What if we think this way and take this kind of feedback from those?"
who are who you think are behaving in this way or that way,
Yeah.
right? You will have a greater skill to make them bring them to your side that
Okay.
way. And then next again you conduct a meeting after 7 days again with another set of things. If it has improved, then compliment them. Not improved, ask further.
Hmm.
This is what you have to do all the time, all the time.
Madam.
Now, uh, now what your task has become is monitoring, evaluation, and training,
Mentoring.
mentoring.
Training. Yeah.
So training, mentoring, right? So then uh, see how we have started branding. You are thinking you are the one man army. No, they have given you the freedom to work along with them. So you are also training them, and they will also understand much more under you. Whenever they come to you, they are learning something. That feeling they should have.
Hmm.
And the moment they come to you, they are becoming better. That should be the perception. Then they will come to you
Oh.
whether they have some work to work with you or not, whether you have asked to come to a meeting or not. They will call you. Okay, this is my problem and what to do. That way you are building a big team, and your
Yeah.
performance will go multiple times. That itself is something which only a leader can do. A good worker can do the task whatever is given to him, but a leader can build an entire team, and that is the
Yeah.
best way to benefit the organization. They will not bother then ki how Venkat is doing. They will see, and your job is to track from where you have started. You have to be very careful about the numbers where you are right now, and always track whatever I told you na, that numbers so you never forget. Indirectly, directly, that number will go up. Initial numbers that we have put in the Excel sheet, right?
Yeah.
Those numbers now you don't have to do directly. Now indirectly, as a result of your work, those numbers will go up. Track those numbers always, always. And this Excel performance tracking sheet you will always have, right? So you can define the entire process in between. You now you cannot say because you are not part of the sales team now. You are not doing
Yes.
any sales thing. But growing the market is your job. And growing the
Yeah.
market is never one man job.
It's a teamwork.
It is a teamwork. And the building that team is the most difficult thing,
Yeah. A lot of challenges are there in this
because you will be
environment
dealing
also.
with
Building
dealing with
teams.
human beings
Yeah.
are the most difficult thing. No circumstance, no money, no time, nothing is challenge, only human beings. So human beings, the moment you empower human beings, you are a leader.
Yeah.
And those human beings, if they improve, they grow.
Hmm.
That is leadership growth. The leadership growth that I talk about is that. And it is not about the CEO position or any position. It is a skill that you are building. Nobody can beat you.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, if you are becoming a CEO, you have control over human beings and numbers.
Yeah. Both.
The entire process you document. Three things: your numbers, the process, and people. Always tell in numbers. When you talk in numbers. When you uh, talk about you positioning yourself as a leader, talk about other people, the team. When you talk about skill or trick, you talk about the process. So your PPT now, whenever you present a PPT, the first is the number you put. What is your current? This particular field, Vijayawada, suppose. Vijayawada.
Yeah.
How many are there? Right? These many people, these many HR are posted this level. And then everybody you have assigned a task now. Everybody has
Yeah.
different task. So you now have assigned that task. Your second slide, first slide, Vijayawada. Suppose you are presenting about Vijayawada. Recently you have visited Vijayawada, so your presentation should be Vijayawada. Then the first slide, only three things you write: the present scenario, whatever it is, the market, whatever. So suppose there is X number of community, X number of whatever institution you have, X number of customers. These three things you write. And X number of manpower, four things. Next slide. Next slide is process one. Right? Process one means the initial training. Process one is the initial training. Write that down. Write that down. Process one is initial training. Whatever questions they will ask, document that. And when you are presenting, don't say Sunil had asked this question. You say the team asked this question.
Yeah.
And whatever clarity you have given, you can just talk about that. Not in the PPT. In the PPT, you just say initial process of training, then doubt resolving, and then clarity building, and then assignment of task. This is presentation. This is the slide number 2. Slide number 3. Progress over whatever period. Whenever you are presenting, suppose after 1 month you are presenting. So you say during the last 7 days or during the last 30 days, you can start with that. What are the things that improved? Write those 4 points. Initial slide, whatever you had written, no, those 4 points only you put it here. How the numbers have changed, put that there. Progress. And the next slide will be case studies. Here, whoever you want to give credit to, just write their story. Say Sunil achieves a landmark, 90% achievement over last month. Sunil achieves last month, and you talk about Sunil's story. Anil achieves this. Talk about another story. not similar story. Different stories have to be there.
Hmm.
So if you present these four slides only, then there will be questions from the audience. They
Yeah,
would
why
like,
are writing?
no, they would ask you because you are presenting, na? They would ask you and always ask for a presentation. You
Hmm.
prepare the slide, send it to your boss or super boss, HR, whoever you want to send, and then ask that let us have a meeting where I can present this, because PPTs are indicative. It is not exhaustive. It always requires presentation.
Yeah.
So ask for a presentation. Then you can, they will ask and then you will reply. Don't say anything beforehand.
Okay.
Be very, very attentive to the questions. So next point is, in the slide is questions. Just one word in the slides. Questions.
Hmm.
Then while you are presenting, ask somebody to take down the questions. Be very attentive to the questions. You would be feeling like, suppose it is a very great case study. Suppose you have made lot of progress. You would feel like telling everything. No. If you feel like that, then write it down somewhere. In a Word file, you can write it down. You will see that lot of things to be streamlined. How you would write? With one headline, then you
Hmm.
write a para. Then one headline, write a para. And everything you number. That is the process document. How you have achieved this one. This is the story, should be your story. But this story will not be told unless asked. You will see people will ask half the question, not your entire story.
Yeah.
They will know how acha that fellow from last week, say only 10 to this month, only this month already he has achieved 100. That is a story you are telling, no? So they will be
Yeah.
interested in all those things. So what you will tell
Hmm.
while telling,
Then they will
you,
ask how they are achieved. They will ask definitely.
you will tell only 4 points. Write that down.
Hmm.
When you are explaining how Sunil has become suddenly so successful, you have to tell 4 points.
Okay.
Write that down. Whatever you did, na, 4 points.
Hmm.
Done. When you will say only 4 points, because you will say, I conducted this training. Sunil, Sunil did this. Sunil did this thing, and I advised him this. These are the 4 points, right? They should know from those 4 points that it is your effort that has made Sunil a better person. So
Okay.
try, make that PPT and send to me. So those words are very, very important. Whatever I am asking you to write today, you have to put in writing and send to me. Okay? Next
Okay.
stage. Next stage. They will then ask, out of these 4 points, for every point, you have to be
Hmm.
very prepared to tell 4 points again. For every question, you have to say 4 points only in
Acha. Hmm.
four
Hmm.
lines for everything. Never tell a story.
Hmm.
Never tell a story. The
Just outcome
audience,
only. Yeah.
only 4 points. Whatever you want to say, only make
Hmm.
that 4 points. 4 points, very, very strategic points. Your HR told you to do strategic communication, right? That is how
Yes.
you came to me. This is what strategic communication is. Can you see how much back work it requires? So now you only say four things, and you will see and you will observe also the audience is not interested to know the entire story in one go. They have to be told it bit by bit.
Hmm.
The same thing with my training also. There are thousands of things that I can train you, but unless you are prepared for it, what use? Right? Your audience is the same.
Yeah.
Say four things at one go. And to your once you are done with that, once you are done with those presentation, your audience, every time you remember to say four things, because you have to also anticipate what kind of questions the audience will ask. So who will be the audience? Your teammates and other sales people, those people will be your audience. So now you know what kind of questions they ask. Say if they are salespeople, they are not interested in how Sunil became a performer. They are not interested. They will be interested in what process you followed there, so that they can set up another unit, and the same process they will implement there. Right? So what I
Yeah.
told you, it is always process, human beings, and the number. Process,
Yeah.
human beings, and the number. Everybody misses the human beings. Everybody talks about the process and the numbers. They are not
Hmm.
interested about the human beings. That is where a leader becomes prominent. The more you know about human beings, the more efficient a leader you will become. Right? So don't talk about human beings anywhere unless asked. And every time, whether it is that audience, and after that audience, once you are done with that presentation, your super boss, your boss, and some senior people, they will ask you to come and share something more, some more thing about that. Be prepared for other four points.
Hmm.
They will also not take the entire process. So that is your secret, Venkat. That is your secret. And the way you will be doing, that will be very different from the way I will be doing. That is your own thing. Only,
Uniqueness.
only I can guide you to do what. But the phrases that you will choose, the way you will look at them, the all those things will be yours, right?
Yeah.
So never be insecure about if somebody else is doing the same thing. If somebody else comes and does takes the same profile as you, suppose another person they appoint who also will be, suppose your work is too much, too big, now another person will be appointed. Or say suppose you are working in Andhra Pradesh, somebody will be appointed for Tamil Nadu. After some time you might be taking a will be the in charge of Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu both. Right? That is how the growth happens. Right? You will observe that
Yeah.
everybody will be working in a very different manner. The same thing. The same thing, very different manner. Don't tell unless asked. Even when they are asking, tell only four things. Remember my 4 point secret. When a person very close to you, unless he is very interested to know uh, how Venkat has evolved, no? From that position to this position. Suppose in 2 years' time you become in charge of Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu, or say country head of all your operations. Suppose now everybody would like to know uh, how you have evolved. Just think, it is not an easy thing. You have faced lot of effort, complication, your mindset, and work, hard work, of course. Understanding, you have developed this portfolio also. Nobody else had developed, because I see that nobody else had this. Only you are the first person to try it out. Then this will take, the first person always takes a lot of problem, lot of, the other people, those will be coming after you, they will have your thing to follow, even if they come
Yeah.
at your same position as you. Understand? Because your management will know now from you that this is the way to work, right? The
Yeah.
person, the next person who will be recruited, they will be given very very good clarity about the profile that he will be doing in Tamil Nadu. So you should expect that from now. You should expect to head Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu next year. You should expect to be in charge of all the southern zone the next year, and the to lead the country by next 4 years. You have to have. Then only, because you have started with this, once you will and then you will see that this thing is very critical. Right now, whatever I told you, how you will behave with your team is very critical, whether you are going to that level or not. If you prove yourself to be a leader right now with numbers, you are definitely going to go there 4 years down the line. Pakke se. And there is no chamchagiri, no chamchabaji, no oiling, no nothing. Everybody will support you. That doesn't mean chamchabaji. You have earned your growth, right? Not only
Yeah.
your growth, you have helped the entire team to grow, the company to evolve. So these are the way to. And as you progress further, once you do this presentation next month, right now you can do, because you have gone to Vijayawada, na, you have your numbers, you have your people, you have the ground reality, and you have something in mind that how to do,
Hmm.
what to do. So make a presentation today itself. Anyways, you will send that presentation to me. Whatever I have asked you to write down, anyways you will be sending that. And that is that, those are your baseline documents. Those are your baseline documents. You have to uh, next month, whenever you are going to Vijayawada, that will be subsequent documents. Upon that you will build this.
Okay.
So build those documents like date wise. So suppose PPT 1, whatever, Vijayawada, today's date is 17th December. So Vijayawada next, whatever date, Vijayawada by that date, Vijayawada that date, and how it has improved. So from this learning, you have to go whatever place. Kolhapur you had gone, Hyderabad around area you will design, some other place you will design. So right, likewise, so the PPT will be the same. The data that you are changing will be very different. So track those data, and there will be a lot of Excel sheets to be tracked. Now, once you build this, I don't know na, how many people, where, all those things you build first. Then we can improve on that.
Okay.
Then your or original Excel sheet also will get improved. That is the first version.
Yes, madam. Yeah.
The
Hmm.
second version, third version will happen. So nothing will be overwritten. Everything has to be version 1, version 2, version 3, right?
Yeah. Will be
So that
added.
you can track how you are. That is the process, no? So when you in future you are going to be a coach or you are going to mentor them, you know this is the process, and allow them the freedom to no outline. Now right now you only outlined whatever processes, no, whatever, allow them that. Don't give them anything. You know the process, allow them to do the process themselves, only guide. Then the realization will be from deep within.
Hmm.
If you tell them something, this is the process, they will not see why this Excel. uh, he could have written something, no, in job profile, something 4 5 line he would have written and give it to us. Why he is telling so much? All this resistance will be there from the beginning. People will not have that clarity. So be very careful while dealing with people. Take them in your stride and ask them to do their things. So whatever you are right now thinking, what all you have thought, ki, these are the tasks to be done, distribute that first. So whatever processes today I have done, na, therefore that should be your entire game plan for the next month.
Yeah.
For the next month only. Once you are done, whatever you are facing, no, in that, whatever you have done, that plan you make, and then we'll rectify that to make it better. Version 2. Okay? Yeah.
Yeah, madam. Yeah.
So from Monday, I'm visiting Punjab, right?
Oh,
So entire week till Friday, I'll not be here. So I may not conduct any class or any discussion call, but I will be available on phone.
okay.
If there is Wi-Fi available, I don't know. If there will be available, then we can have a class. Once you are done with,
Taken.
okay. Thank you. So are you coming to the discussion, this webinar? Today I'll
No,
be,
madam.
so, okay.
Regarding?
Okay.
Yeah.
Webinar is a webinar, no? It is the webinar that you first attended. So there I was saying
Discussion
something.
call.
No, discussion call is different.
Yeah.
Discussion call, though I don't sell anything. I just tell whatever I have learned during the week. I just tell about the leadership growth as I understand and whatever I have learned that week. And people also come, they also talk about their own thing. Last week you were part of that, na? You
Yeah,
saw
yeah, yeah,
people were
yeah, yeah,
talking
yeah,
how to become. So that discussion call will be 3 days, and Saturday
yeah,
today will be the webinar where I'll tell
understood.
them to come in. Yeah.
Yeah,
So Kolhapur, you might have have friends who would need this. Tell them, and they have to be manager level. Otherwise, it is
yeah,
useless.
yeah. That's why I'm thinking they are not up to that mark. That's the
So
question.
it
Yeah.
will not
That,
say so many people. Na?
if
Even
they
if
have, if they have that much of level of understanding, then only they are able to understand. They will value your words. Otherwise, they will take it easy.
so they are not in that level also, na? Because they don't
Yeah.
understand, they are not in that level.
Not in that
If they
level. Yeah.
understand, they will go to the next level, na? So that is the problem.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, if anybody is there, definitely I will inform and I will come.
So you have to pass on this word. Even if they don't come to the webinar or they don't understand, just ask them to subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yeah. Then they will
So
follow at least
at least they will
some
follow
level.
something. Yeah. And they will ask them to ask
Yeah.
questions. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Venkat.
Okay, madam. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
great.
Yeah. 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 Bye.